educational organizations. Allensworth, California, a place with a proud Black history. Allen Allensworth, a true thinker.
That's the church. That's the Baptist church. The building with the flagpole in front of it, you can't quite see the very one, is the school. That's one of our original buildings. It was built here in 1912. Chris went to it until 1972.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So 1972.
1972. There's still an elementary school in the community of Allensworth. So there's always been kids going to school here since 1910.
And what about this blue building? I mean, the building right in
The
front
two
of
little white buildings that you can kind of
Show
see
over here, Eli, a little bit.
next to each other
Let me see it.
are the Hackett House and the Stockett House. Those are residential homes. People living here. Stocketts were they built their houses at the same time in 1911, and the houses burned down at the same time in 1932.
Miss Smith here, you mentioned her.
Yes.
That her and her two sons, you said, with
Well, her nephews.
her two nephews. Okay.
Look at this chicken
Yeah.
right here.
Her,
Did they live here a long time?
she lived here till she passed in 1935. I don't know about the boys. From what I related to Mrs. Smith, nephew, I think he was a nephew of the boys that I was so, related through husband. He went off to Prairie to work. The boys stayed here so they could go to school. But he didn't take them. And then in the summertime, he was with his father. So she had the same That's a spare bedroom.
I wanted to ask you, I noticed a window
Right,
between the rooms.
because this is an add-on.
Oh, okay.
So
This was an add-on.
this was an add-on.
I got you.
And
So this was like
very,
the end of the house then, huh?
Mhm.
Okay.
very unusual at the time too, that two children would have had their own rooms. So I'm not sure
Probably
exactly.
two people living in here, basically.
No, from what I've read,
The nephews.
it was the nephews. So
Oh, okay.
she had her main room, and then the boys each had their own.
Oh,
Possibly,
because
or
it's enough room, see?
yes.
Yeah.
In most cases, you know, in small, there was like down the road, there was 6 people living
Three
in
bedrooms.
one, and there was only one bedroom.
Okay.
We bathed here because
Wait,
this
will
is
you
where
just
you
see a
got.
house back there?
It's a
Outhouse.
little tiny one, and that's actually probably the truest rehab to an original outhouse.
Really?
Outhouses were not big. There was usually one hole. If there were 2 holes, there was no partition between them.
Okay, so you just use the whole.
That's some of the music they was listening to.
Yes. This is a little later, 1920s, but we have, it's hard to find the 19-teens music originally on a 78 record. It's out there, but they are kind of hard to find. This model has 2 volumes, maybe 3. So this is 1. That's, I guess, 2. That would be 3, right?
Well, now that's blasting the music loud.
That's it.
Okay.
Since you can hear it everywhere in the house, you know,
Sure.
got a tiny house.
That's so cool.
That is amazing. This is amazing.
Yeah,
Is the record original? An original record?
you know, possibly, I don't know for certain.
It's original song.
Yes.
He would know.
This is a foxtrot style song. So a lot of songs were written for a certain style of dance. So as you can tell, it's got a little more upbeat of a melody. So it's a faster song, men would a waltz song dance. And this was men and women touched each other when they danced. It wasn't, the mosh pits and
Right.
or you just stand there and do this. Yeah, there were steps, there was certain things in there.
Like structure, like you move your left foot, okay, now move your right foot.
Right. The best way to really understand these is to watch a ballroom dancing competition, which that's crazy, but then you'll see foxtrots, waltzes, later on the Charleston, in the 20s, you get these different, faster the jives, getting in these different style of dances. But the Viennese waltz, maybe even the tango, again, the foxtrot, the quick step, those all might have been around during this time period.
The quick step. I hadn't heard about the quick step. Is that
Now, I've been told that it's supposed to be Frank.
Who's that?
His
what she
name's
said.
Frank. Oh my
Did you-
gosh,
and I-
Frank Miller, Frank Smith. Oh my gosh, I think it's Frank.
Is that one of the nephews? The great nephew?
No, now, I don't know for certain. I have been told that it's Mr. Smith. Would have been Mrs. Laura Smith's, God, I think his name was Frank, husband.